Hello. We're in. Got a game against Britonia, which is pretty fun. Well, we'll see how we feel after the game. Ooh, Britonia missing their Mighty Blow Blitzer. That is quite nice. They do have a leader, and they've dropped a reroll for it. What else we got here? Blodge all the way through isn't so great, and Dauntless, of course, is going to be a pain for our mummies. I don't think they'll mind facing us either. Too bad. Guard on a lineman and guard on a blocker is very nice for them, and they actually have two dirty players, but they're playing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, so they're probably going to... Oh, they've played a lot more games than us as well. Yeah, they're not going to be able to get much here. I expect them to spend 100k. Okay, they went for a bribe. That's fair, but with only 11 players, you know, it's questionable how much that'll come in. Of course, theoretically, we can try and foul them back as well, so... And we're undead, so bribes aren't... Fouling us isn't necessarily as good. I guess he'll try and foul the ghouls. So we'll do our usual thing of just keeping one on at a time. We're going to go on defense here because I think it's easier to, or it's harder to do the fouling when you're on offense, right? So let's see. Does he have tackle? Doesn't have tackle either. I forgot I still had that on. And where is Mr. Skeleton? There he is. Okay. So we'll do kind of our usual deal. That's not who I really need to move back. I'll get this going in a minute, hopefully. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. Yeah. So we split our guard to make it kind of awkward. I mean, he can kind of come in and hit our guys here. He may go after... He'll probably go after Egret Adversary. I probably shouldn't have put him that high up. He'll probably put a guard in, like... here, come in and blitz and then dodge away. So, yeah. You could argue I should have just dropped him back, and... I just wanted to make the mummies not too available as well, but I think I could have afforded to drop both the whites back. We'll see how it goes. If nothing else, they're in an awkward position to foul, so, you know, there is that. And if we knock any of his blitzers over, we'll probably try and foul them. Pretty much any of them, because they're all good. So he's carrying with a blocker. That's very interesting. Just in the sense that blockers... you know, they have wrestle, so you can even go tackle them with a zombie. and on a both down, they may be dropping the ball. Double stun out of the gate is quite nice. Reduces our potential for fouling right out of the gate. But, you know, unlikely to have a target for a bit anyway. So who is he gonna blitz here? I thought he might try and find a way to blitz this guy, but it doesn't look like that's gonna be the case. Looks like he's just gonna blitz a zombie. Okay, so not really the result he wanted, he's just gonna wrestle. Could even foul this guy actually. But we don't have a ton of players to commit to it, so I don't know that it's really worth it. Oh, he's going straight in for the fouls. That is... I mean, he's got the... Yeah, sure. Trying to get that numbers advantage right out of the gate. Failed on that one, but no harm done. So yeah, he's decided to protect this guy. I don't think that's who we'd go for anyway. I think what we're going to do is this and go after this guy. Solid. We'll stay. Not bad. And let's see. Call it there, I think. With so many of our zombies going down, he should be able to knock our front line down pretty well. Obviously he's got huge outmaneuverability on us. I wouldn't be surprised. Well, let's see. Okay, no, he's going to try and hit this guy first. Or he might come over and do this. Because he's got but it would be Dauntless. So, no guarantees. You'd be looking at a 3 up against Strength 5. But he may feel like he wants to get this guy down. Yeah, he does. So a 3 plus for a 2 dice. And he doesn't, like, even if it fails, he probably can knock us over. Wonder if he'll come and try and foul as well. Okay, knocked us over there, so probably... can he get through? I don't think he can get through unless he's going to foul with this guy. Oh, he's gonna come around like that, I reckon. I get the sense he wants to foul every chance he gets. Just a stun. No problem there. Okay, it's going well for him so far. Because these guys have the agility of a zombie, remember? Let's see, how do we want to do? I think we do want to get guys up. Let's bring this guy all the way over. Solid. Need to be at least conscious of the switch. He may come through on us here. He'll be able to get to this guy. We're kind of a little light on this side, but we can't keep up with him. That's the nice thing about Bretts, they're surprisingly mobile. So yeah, he's looking to get a hit on the mummy here as well. You just gotta hope at some point the 3+ is okay. I like the fact that he's reversed. Gotta hope that at some point the Dauntlesses stop working, which on the 3+, you know, it could happen. Okay. So that means he can't get the second assist in here for this guy, which is nice. I mean, he can put him in there, but he doesn't have, he won't give an assist. So it's still going to be a, you know, still going to require Dauntless here. Dauntless is working well so far. You gotta give it some credit. I kind of want to do that. So yeah, I can do both here. Nice. Let's keep you there. Let's push you back though. Okay, so we've got a couple of mobile assets at the back for when he decides to push. Or if he did decide to push this round or something. It seems unlikely, but it's certainly possible. Now, what we've got to remember is that his... I think the reason he's got it on the catcher is at some point he's planning to drop that to one of his blitzers and then run them through, because the blitzers have catch, so you're looking at a 3-up. You know, you're looking at 1 and 9, or I suppose you're looking at 8 and 9 to catch, so you feel pretty confident that you should be able to hand that off to them and they can run off, so we shouldn't expect this to stay on this guy forever. Maybe if things work out, he'll keep it on this guy. So it looks like the blitz is coming on the Big Forster's turn here. From this guy, okay. Well, he's got the numbers advantage now. Now he can push away. Just trying to work out how best to push this to... Oh, he's pushing the mummy away. Okay. I guess he's just going to go after the more lightly armoured elements. So he'll take this hit and probably stay put. He might follow up, but we'll see, I guess. This guy gonna dodge. Yeah. So far he hasn't really had too many problems with his dice, unfortunately. So we could pop our guard round to here, I think. We'll get our zombies up again. We have a hit here, which is not very exciting. Now, do we come in here? No, I think we just come into here. And we'll just try and push him back on this side. Solid. Nothing doing though. That's fine. Just trying to minimize his hits, maximize ours. So we're halfway through the half. My feeling is he's probably going to end up finding a way to score because he's very fast. We need to hope that we actually manage to injure a couple of the players we're knocking over. He obviously has like a 2 dice right here if he wants to blitz this way, and he could bring guys around, but we have this guy and this guy kind of lurking in the wings to cause problems. He could potentially knock this whole area over, looking at it. I think he's trying to think about bringing that guy around so that if this fails the Dauntless, he doesn't have to use the reroll, he can just 1 dice it. But I'm not sure. We'll see, but he can kind of knock all this down if he so wishes. And if things go well, obviously. Okay, so that's a more heavy commitment to this side. He doesn't have much recourse for changing. Okay, he's coming in for a push back up. And then probably trying to free these 2 guys. Unless this guy just moved, I can't remember. Failed the Dauntless, but that's okay. Oh, it's not okay. Okay. Alright, that is great news. He does have another 2 dice here, though. No, he doesn't. That's a 1 dice. That's a 1 dice. Has a 2 dice here. Got to push away. Still leaves him just a 1 dice. That's a 1 dice. Okay, so just pushing away this way. Breaking armor in an unfortunate manner. Okay, got to push on the mummy. It's just going to leave him be, because he's in a bit of a scary position. Had that have been a skull, things would be very exciting. Okay, there we go. So I think we're going to get a little busy here. Got to respect the fact that he can change directions pretty well. But I think we are going to try and pound into this corner a little bit at least. That's real sad. So what we'll do is we'll actually pop the mummy here, I think. Okay, not quite what we wanted. I don't think we have enough. Do we have enough strength for 2 dice here? No, just a 1. Do we take the 1 dice? Yes. Okay. That's really hard to work out what's the best thing to do in this situation. So I think he's going to try and move through this way a little bit anyway. Oh, push is great. Okay, so it looks like he's coming after the white here. So learn a block, which could be exciting. It wasn't. Yeah, it's real bad. Might reroll that. Yep. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I mean, he's making his push now because he knows time's about to run out on him. The fact that he stunned us here is pretty huge, unfortunately. Now, how's he going to play it? He's probably going to... Because, of course, this guy... Yeah, I'm kind of curious how he's going to play it. Because this guy can theoretically do a blitz here. Okay, so just come up to there. So much dodging. I wish he would fail a bit more. He did fail one lineman dodge, so there is that. Oh, he's coming in. He's going to try the foul maybe in a moment? I don't know. That'd be weird. Okay, so how do we want to play this? We do want this guy here. I'm trying to decide if I can afford to do a blitz here. And the thing that makes me question it is, are we going to get surfed? And the answer is, I'm not sure. If I make this... I can move this guy one... probably onto the top. Very nice. Here. I hate making all these blocks without block, but we kind of have to. Let's see, where can you get to? Here? It's probably where I need you, unfortunately. You can just get in the middle of things, I think. Okay, that's pretty sweet. I really wanted to... hang on. Oh no! Oh no! I thought I still had the goal highlighted. We got 3 turns and 3 rerolls. Why not? Well, that's a disastrous way to lose a half. I'd have much rather done this blitz. What I was trying to do was move the ghoul up here to make it harder for him to do things, but as it is, we've now made it pretty easy. I think he'd have probably still been okay. I don't know, it would have been tricky though. He would have had to move this mummy, because even if I just got a push, I'm pushing him there. Yeah. Having the ghoul here would have been so helpful though. We were looking at a 2-up and then a 2-up into a blitz, so that would have been quite nice. As it is, misclick and doom. I don't know when I even clicked on the mummy. I didn't even notice that happening. And now of course we get our ghoul injured for ultra punishment. Well, what can you say? I mean it's annoying when you defend a pretty tight half and then concede, but it's even more annoying when you defend a pretty tight half and then concede because you accidentally clicked your mummy at some point while you're trying to move your ghoul. That's not a big problem. The ghoul going out would have sucked. He may still come and foul him while he's down, so he may still go out. Well, how sad. Yeah, there's nothing we can do here. With this guy being KO'd, stunned, we can't even try and screen him out. We'd have been in such a... That's annoying. So that being the case, I guess we just try and hit some guys. Maybe foul a guy as well, we'll see. Always with the KOs. Let's see, do I have enough guys to get a good foul here? I really want this guy to foul, obviously. So I think what we do is this. This. Reroll. Okay. And then use our dirty player to try this. No dice. Okay. I still think that was probably the thing to do. Okay, so he's going for some stuff here. He's going to try and surf our... or is he going to surf him? He may just be trying to knock him over just for the hope. Certainly not going to re-roll that. Oh, he's still going for stuff as well. Okay. Our quad skulls could still come back here. Alright, now he's going in. Well, it would have been much more interesting to see what happened as a result of the mummy blitz, but I suppose we'll have to make do with what we got. Which is 2 KOs still, so one of those might not come back. And I assume he's going to put peasants on the front line, which means we cannot... I know we almost did the 4 space 1 turn last game, but against Fend, I'm not even going to try it. Because you can't fill in the holes either, so that gets very complicated. I mean, maybe it's theoretically possible, I don't really know. But I think we're honestly, rather than go for something that's very unlikely to work, I think we're better off trying to knock some guys down. Alright. So, this is the most likely. We'll just push him away. Boy, these guys are hardy. Very nice. We'll follow that one. Not getting him out right now. On the plus side, we can jump on this guy a bit. And at this stage in the game, normally I would go for the vanity pass first, but at this stage in the game, I think we do the jump first, because taking out a blocker would be huge. And losing our dirty player is not as huge. KO. KO's not bad. We'll try with this guy because that'll, you know, we don't need the SVP on this guy, he's already good. Oh dear. Vanity passes are so hard. They never want to work. Well, he's got a full team. That's an unfortunate way to... all that work for naught. We're going to take Solo off because we'd rather be fouling him on the way here. So we're going to probably have to try and slow push this for the moment, much in the same way as he did. Why is he giving us this blocker? His dirty players are more important to him than his blocker. That's very interesting. Okay, let's get these sidelines a little more defended. Let's work out how we want to do this front here. So we'll try and knock that way. We'll probably knock that guy back, and then we'll try and knock that way. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And we cross our fingers for no blitz. Wow, he kicked that from on our half. Okay, and he gets an extra reroll, which is a bit sad, but that's not the worst kick ever. There we go, that's what we needed. We'll follow up on that. that's not a great start, so... Oh boy, that's even worse. Are we going to try and foul this guy? I guess we are. This is not very safe over here. See if we can pick this ball up. We can. We're going to play aggressive as our team was always meant to, and I've been bad about doing. Okay, I'll take that. So we got 1 off and 1 stunned. That's better than it was looking. We did lose a reroll already though, so... And he gained a reroll, so that's the downside. He's going after zombies, which I quite like. Sorry, I'm still having nightmares reliving that dodge. If it had at least been this guy, he'd have been dodging on like a... maybe a 4 or 5 plus with break tackle, but I did accidentally click both dodges, so he'd have had to make that twice. So it was just a disaster. I mean, hopefully you can tell from the fact that we double-click the spaces that that was a total misclick. Well, we're losing the fouling game, as we normally do. But we're keeping at it because that's what we are. We're big foulers. Now we're going to try and hit this guy this turn. We did. No dice on the armor. I think I'm actually going to put him here for a little bit of risk. Okay. Did we get sent off as well? No. Okay. Fouling game's coming back around. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Could theoretically get to us, so let's make it a bit more tricky. So we're up 1 currently. Players. If we'd got like 2 or 3 out on that first turn, and then another one on the next turn, okay, he's going after this guy this time. Then we could have maybe tried to push harder, but he's got too many players to push real hard on this. Now, if he commits a ton to this, then we might try and push over this way, but he's really living and dying by that Dauntless. He does have 4 rerolls, so why not, I suppose. I guess he's going to hit the Dauntless back the other way. Could move this guy around if he wants to make it a 2 dice. He will take a retaliation hit theoretically. No, so he's going to just try and keep us blocked in. I guess if he knocks us over, he'll probably foul him as well. Made the Dauntless. In for the foul. Bribe gone, which is solid. Let's see. We're not going to foul this time. We're just going to try and hit this guy. Let's try and go after armor rather than quality. Well, it sort of half worked. Let's see how many players he wants to commit over here. I'm not sure this is a good idea. Let's say he brings in the guard here, knocks this guy over. Basically, I want to stand more of his players up so that we can try and get more hits in, or commit him to put more guys. Because to get a hit with this guy, he's going to have to bring his guard in, he's going to have to bring another person in as well. Because unless the guard was here, it's not covering all of the players. So it'd be a 1 dice. So does he want to kind of commit to trying to take down these zombies, or is he just going to let us take a hit, or is he going to dodge them away? That's the kind of question we're asking over here. Okay, so he's going to commit to it, which I thought he might. So he has to add that extra 1 in. So we did nail him. Okay, looks like he's going to go for a round the back blitz here. You gotta stop making all the dodges. Double fail dodge here would be really nice because we could push up through the middle. He's got 4 rerolls, he'll reroll that. Ah, of course he got the 6. Every time. Okay, now armor break is nice. I don't feel like he can get a whole lot of support around. He really wants to stand this guy up, but it's going to be awkward. Okay. Let's see. Nice. Let's pop him there. Okay. I think we have to bring this guy in here. I really want to get somebody else over here for the assist, but I don't think I can. One, two, three, four. That's kind of the best we can do here. So unfortunately we do have to stand him up here. Okay, so we did manage that. Follow. Armor break is sweet. Might use an Apo on that. Yep. We'll bring him in here. I think for safety, we're going to try this. And we'll stay. Nice. Okay, so in the end, weirdly, that was a pretty okay turn there. He went for the outlandish blitz around the back, and it worked, but by doing so he had to commit a lot of players to staying where they were or kind of getting in our way, which has put him down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 on the field, with 1 currently stunned. So it's going to take some work here. He does have his guard free here. Where can he put him that's useful though? He's kind of blocked up. We kind of like try to get our guys... This guy can dodge out, so this guy could maybe come around to do something useful. But he really wants this guy through, and this guy is unlikely to dodge through. So we'll see if he gives up on the ball here. That suggests that he is. Oh, maybe not. Okay, so he's going to one dice it. Try and knock us onto the ball here. Okay. I mean, you can't do much about that, really. Okay, that's a solid play. That kind of makes up for the for the red dice blitz. Downside is we now don't have our tackle. Okay, that's what we need. Didn't re-roll either, so maybe we can try and make this a little less bad. One way is if we can move this. Let's see. I don't know if I've thought this through enough here, but... Oh, not going by that. Okay, that's better. And we'll stay. The direction is not what we'd like. We could, though... Let's see, let's bring you in here. We could just use him as an assist and blitz with the ghoul. That'll have to do, we'll leave him attached at least. Well, what can you say? Does this guy have... I mean, assume... Yeah, we can't really try and score with this guy. He's going to be able to stop him up even if he doesn't knock him over. But he's probably going to be able to knock him over here. Madness. 1-1-6. Better there, though, than somewhere else, eh? Because a push will not be enough to, obviously, dissuade him of having the ball. I'm a little worried we're not going to make it up there, though. Despite how few players he has, he's really managing to keep them... Like, we need him to start failing a few more dodges to really make this happen. So he's looking at a 3-up here. The first has a reroll, the second kind of has a reroll. He's not really wanting to move this guy first, although he... maybe he should? Nope. Solid. So as of right now, I'm thinking the best thing is probably a handoff to the ghoul. That's quite nice because that keeps him out of position. I don't know if I should be doing this first. I should probably be doing some positioning. You know what? He's got tackle. I'm actually going to leave him back here. Because that's 3 guys that he's got tackle on there. Where are you going? Probably here, but I should probably move that after in case this goes wrong. Oh, look at that, it didn't. That sort of did. Well, yes and no. I have a feeling we're going to be blitzed here. It's going to be some dodging and some blitzing, so this isn't really safe. Let's see. I'm really happy that all these guys are down here. But yeah, he's just going to dodge out and then dodge around and blitz. Unless he fails 2-3 ups in a row. Which he didn't. So I got one. Well, rats. Okay, okay. That's good. Okay, now of course I do wish I had this guy up here. I think we'll do this way around. A knockdown here would be a beautiful, beautiful thing. We didn't get it. Which I dislike intensely. Ugh, this is not what I would ideally have chosen. Ugh. I have to do this first. Because he's going to get in the way. Okay. 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 Yeah, we're not safe here by any means. Yeah, you're better off doing what you're doing. So he's probably going to dodge this guy up and through now. Just make this awkward as possible. Unless he fails a dodge, which would be nice. Well, that's inconvenient. Probably try and do the same with this guy now. Get up and in the way. Are we going to fail this on a dodge again? I feel like we are. Okay, so let's see what we got going on here. We've got to push... Oh no, we'd have to get rid of this guy. Could theoretically do that to get rid of that guy. Now, we could try and blitz out here. Okay, that's kind of what we expected. Oh no. That's better. Yeah, I wanted to make the blitz with the ghoul, but against this guy, I can't. Okay, that's solid. If I was feeling really bad, I'd have pushed him into this guy and tried to surf him, but we can't afford that kind of thing. Okay, there is still one turners in the offing there. That makes it more tricky. Let's use mummies actually. If he wants to foul him, he wants to foul him. Okay, I think this is about as annoying as I can make it. I'm trying to bear in mind that he could get a riot as well. So I'm leaving the ghoul at the back, and the white's kind of here as well. Quick snap with what he's got set up, I think is fine. If he gets 4 spaces out of this, I mean, he deserves a touchdown. Well, what a tense draw, huh? We took that a little close to the wire. But we did do some fouling, and we did do some mummy blitzes, so I think we can be kind of happy with the result. I think if his KO'd guys had stayed out from the first half, we'd have probably pushed to try and get a 2-1, which might have resulted in a loss. But with his whole team being on the field, we just we couldn't like forge a way to make it 2-1. So our skeleton who never plays got man of the match. Whatever. We did do more blocks than him, and we had mighty blow, so I think the armor breaks. And he's got a bunch of armor value 7 guys, so I think the armor breaks are not too surprising for either of us. Yeah, I think his dodges only began to give out at the end there. They were pretty solid. 75, but obviously a bunch of them were what you call it dudes. But we probably had some good stuff happen too. Our dodge is not too surprising with that horrific mummy dodge. That maybe turned that into a draw. You never know, really. Our KOs were good. Our wake up after KOs, even though we didn't need it, was good. Our one regen was good. Yeah. Well, I mean, that was quite a fun game, though, all in all. For all the bits where I was like, he's making too many dodges. You know, we had our elements of good fortune and bad fortune. I would say likewise for him. I think we can both be relatively happy with that. I'm sure he's a solid player. He had a good record. But yeah. I still have lots of money left, so if anybody has any stadium, I didn't do it this time. But if anybody has any stadium upgrades they want to see, I guess I could run through them real fast. So we're not doing the Magician's Shop. Could do Security Gate, which cancels Riot and Pitch Invasion. I wouldn't object to that. +1 injury rolls when players push off the pitch. Inducement phase, both teams receive a bribe. I mean, that would make a degree of sense, at least, I suppose. Astrogranite, for the look. Elf Turf for the look, even though they have extra things. Royal Box doubles all gains and losses of fan factor. Don't think I've ever seen that. Throw a rock and get a ref cancelled from the sandwich kiosk. Star players cost 50k less. Just as a tip, this can be quite nifty if you're dwarfs, because you can effectively get one of their star players for 10k. He's just like a, secret weapon guy, but, only having to spend 10k every game to get a star player is pretty nice. And then you've got the dome for keeping the weather regular. Part of me wonders whether the bribe would actually kind of make sense for our team. I'd forgotten that was a thing. But anyway, let me know what you think. And I will catch you for the next game. Bye for now.